Colin Piper. I'm the CEO and Director of Tourism for the Discover Dominica Authority.
Colin, what is the current status in Dominica?
Pleased to announce that in Dominica, and we have been COVID-free, so to speak, or no new cases for 14 days now, which is excellent news. And so that, to a certain extent, is driving what it is that we do. From a standpoint of our borders, we remain closed to commercial traffic and commercial passengers. So our seaports are open, our airports are open to cargo, to special charters, especially for nationals coming back in. We currently have a curfew from 6 p.m. on weekdays to 6 a.m. the following day. And on Fridays, we have a weekend curfew from 6 p.m. Friday to 6 a.m. on Monday. You know, as far as the tourism sector is concerned, as you can imagine, pretty much most of the hotels are essentially closed because there's very little, if any at all, occupancy. And we've also taken the precautionary measure for our sites and attractions to be closed. So that's kind of a state of the industry, so to speak, in Commonwealth of Dominica.
Congratulations on those incredible numbers. And when did you all decide to close down borders, to close down the natural sites, and to put in the curfew? When did that start for your?
We tried to contain in the first instance, to limit the number of cases that could come in. And so there was testing at the ports of entry in terms of temperature testing, that is. But once the first case was identified on Dom, then a series of actions were taken. Schools closed, and we started this kind of process of kind of shutting down internally to minimize the spread. Began a very effective and detailed contact tracing practice of identifying those who may have come in contact with the first case, and then went on beyond that. Then a series of things started to happen. So it wasn't total lockdown on day one. It was a phased approach, and of course, along the way, essential services have remained open. That's why the ports are open. The primary issue is that we are making sure that the health and safety of our citizens are first and foremost, and that then looking at how we deal with the other aspects of the economy.
Beautiful. And Colin, for any of our viewers who may be unfamiliar with Dominica, can you give us a brief description?
Yeah, well, Dominica is a nature island in the Caribbean. 66% of our land is oceanic rainforest. There's culture and there's adventure. So you can hike the natural assets. We have over 300 miles of hiking trails. You can snorkel. We have wonderful reefs. You can dive. We're top 10 in the Caribbean, if not the world, in terms of scuba diving. And from a wellness perspective, while some may look at 9 active volcanoes as a curse, we've been bestowed with the therapeutic aspects of our black sandy beaches based from that volcanic activity. We've been blessed with the hot springs, that emanate from the earth, and so are said to have healing purposes. But obviously, while I speak of the attributes of Dominica, we first and foremost, now is not the time to travel. Now is the time to stay safe, take care of your family, take care of your loved ones.
What are you most looking forward to when travel restrictions are lifted?
We know that the travel industry always comes back because people yearn for that ability to travel and experience other things, experience what other cultures experience. And so that gives me hope. First, we know that people will travel again. It may take some time, but they will travel again. A trip to Dominica will do. It's a transformational experience, but at the end of the day, when they come back, they will all be transformed by what they experienced on Dominica. It is looking forward to that. And it is looking forward to being able to provide services and such experiences to people again, so that a visit to Dominica can help them along the way in their healing, in their journey. As one of our famous entertainers says, you came as a visitor, but you left as a friend, and you left as family. And so that's what we're looking forward to doing once again.